Today is definitely not a good morning due to the market panic. It appears that everyone is frantically selling their assets. But I would advise, just wait for a while longer. I don't think so. The growth cycle is over. We just walked in that direction. I believe everything will recover before May. Therefore, if you currently hold spot positions, my recommendation is to retain them. Let's monitor to see how far we can drop. Where to buy something? Those who have the money, more precisely state. For those who haven't entered the market, a fantastic opportunity could arise soon. Let's begin our analysis with Ethereum. Except for the day. But we are now. We are here. Где мы сейчас находимся? Johnny. Buyer. Находимся даже у меня не грузит. Huge. Schedule. We are in this zone. This is level 1 of the hierarchy. Я думаю, что вот где-то. Здесь вот у нас поддержка будет. 1568. Our immediate action will be to draw 8 figures promptly. We need to proceed with the drawing without any delay. At that moment, I believed our task was completed. They came here if we don't quickly bounce back now. We have been maintaining this specified zone for the past 23 years. And we came to her again. Is there still any remaining liquidity available? Since 23 years old? In this place. I think that everyone was eliminated a long time ago. Who was in long pants as if they were closed? Who was in shorts as if they were eliminated a long time ago? There might be a small amount left, but I highly doubt there is any substantial liquidity remaining behind this loyalty, which was recently we hear major players were gaining positions. I don't know if we'll go now, whether we'll liquidate them or not. So far the market is not very clear to me. Well, actually another level, well, here we stand on it. At this level, they based their actions on this theory, and we conducted tests repeatedly to confirm the theoretical standpoint. We should definitely consider jumping back to Ethereum. Perhaps this is the best place to go. Well, just in case, let's make this account in time. Around 1,000. Well, of course, this will be obvious at all. Here we come. Oh well, we are at this level. Давайте тоже нарисуем его. We'll keep watching. I haven't seen her again. Let's check if we can sustain our position here or not. Notice how quickly it won't last, and soon we'll engage in such a trade. Then 1.5 times and 2 times left. Then even I'm there. Well, that's all from now on. What an outrage there is, 500. 300 and so forth. Let's hold off for now. This is to evaluate which options can be eliminated from the market. So on Ethereum, they figured out how to trade with stops. Yesterday, I recorded a video of how to calculate a position, how to calculate risk, and position size. For those who are interested, they can watch. But unfortunately, the English language has not been translated. Us in Russian. Come in, look. So let's proceed with Bitcoin. Let's examine Bitcoin. We have a specific level to consider.
Вот это место.
75,800. We're next. With God's guidance, we succeed.
Дальше.
We should refrain from proceeding for now.
Продолжим.
I want to continue without drawing. Next is 66. We begin our journey from this point.
Вот здесь.
And 60,000. But here there is a lot of liquidity because we started growth from here. However, during the November election,
На выборах. Да.
altogether, I believe the stops are rather decent. Wherever they might be standing, they are likely behind these lows. This is one location, around 35, precisely in second position. You are in an indecent place, approximately 50. Occasionally the location is subpar. That is, the first pillars in liquidity zone from 6660. Is it possible for us to push off from this point? If purchasers safeguard this region, naturally we can, but I wouldn't pin too many hopes on this drive. We can visit here and examine the punctured area. Around 90.0, this could easily be. Or download district 85 back there. Or maybe try connecting with 82 acquaintances. I delayed, kept, and then didn't keep the plan here. But there's just a little bit left. I think we are up to 75.66. We will probably finish here soon. But we will have to look further. Of course, not the sailor who offers to sell kidneys, but to hold Bitcoin. True, when the kidneys run out, it is unclear what to sell further. He is silent about this. It's easy for him, of course, to say, when we borrow funds, you buy everything. In fact, what does he risk going bankrupt with his own money? I think he doesn't risk it. Therefore, it's easy for us all to inform them similarly to bloggers. Yes, everyone who has referral programs and even generally well, they might lose money, as if at the end of the month they will receive a new salary they can trade on. Therefore, I won't rely on their opinion there, saying it's an hour there right now. Will something happen? Maybe something will happen, or perhaps it won't, unlike past trading, evidently. Yes, with a stop, without a scoop. Watch, subscribe, and we shall continue observing. And please don't forget to sign. Subscribers. Very little. So, well, the main news we will have, as I understand it, is closer to spring when they are there. We'll accept. The law on reserves for rates there most likely may begin to decrease and so on. That is, we need to hold on. I think until May. Well, of course he's building there. Yes, as we thought, here comes Trump, and now we are. Well, he kind of came, yes, until he took office there. You know, consider that we were there and grew until the end of December. The end of December, this is January, when he took office and started accepting everything there. All sorts. The law on the introduction of duties and so on and everything, and the market fell. It's not really clear which would be better, Biden or Trump under Biden. Well, no matter how much we grew up here, more or less, probably, there would still be some kind of market calmer. And now we live like a volcano with duties, everything has collapsed. It didn't collapse, some other news came out, everything flew away. Therefore, it is difficult to predict here from the point of view of some kind of technical analysis even there. You can trade with stops, or there for a small percentage of the deposit without stops, taking into account, as it were, such market movements, and wherever there is, in the most unfavorable. The outcome may be the price, how to take this into account, calculate the size of the position, calculate the averaging there, what, and so on, so that you do not liquidate your shoulders. In general, you have to calculate it mathematically. Class with feet as if everything is clear. We came here and jumped back, yes, where possible. We'll take shorts. Well, probably from this point it was possible. Dial, where are our previous ones? He would also be able to take a stop from here for this level. If they wanted, if the floor went higher to test, how would short liquidity be here? Yes, that would knock everything out. Well, in general, this is it. You can't really guess. There's no point in trying too hard. We need to build trading systems. Or trade stop by stop. Again, here it is more or less clear. Yes, we had a level. So we came here clearly, we could have put some kind of stop. Yes, it's good to see you here again. You also might discover a certain level there indeed, but the reality is that he will eventually leave. For instance, let's assume he'll choose this place and won't select another. And as if you predict, you won't be able to predict accurately. This oblique figure emerged as if by coincidence. Was 2. This free one could already draw it somehow. Before that it didn't exist. Here again they came to this zone and left. This is what kind of movement, how to collect its stops. He submitted applications here, but what kind of hold did they initiate? Only if it is somewhere within District 85. Well, that is, there's not much to get attached to. Yes, because you still have to puncture them with these punctures. If you take a short stop, how would you take it? Well, they beat you out. They went to this area. Well, yes, you could get here when we went up, somewhere here with a stop here. We barely managed to reach this location. There is something to think about and make a decision. We haven't acquired any substantial vodka yet. To put it differently, we're declining, we're falling, and yes, there were some mistakes, and we immediately purchased it. That's it.
Как сейчас часовик открою. Как?
Here unexpectedly they departed with a candle. Yes, or at least here some sort of a normal boat is displayed. Well, as usual. Here is the wire, such tales should never be forgotten. These are the ones when your body is small, like a big tail. Usually the market. I would even estimate that most of these tails close quickly. Generally they bounce or cross, and these tails usually close. Exceptions occur, but the tails are usually not very long. There are exceptions, but the tails are not generally that long. Yes, it hasn't been blocked there yet. Well, that is here. Somewhere half a candle can be, like a body, half a tail. The one who she is a candle. Then they went higher, as it were, but they still blocked it over time. Well, there is conditionally the closest one. Yes, this is when March is April. That is, always pay attention to such candles. Well, that is how to trade it. You just have to keep in mind that it will, as it were, be closed. And once there were 2 attempts, there were 3 attempts to block. Here too there have been attempts. 1, 2, then 3. I'm using Thalys as well. Therefore, pay attention to these things as a life hack in Russia. Here, however, there have been no such candles for weeks. But the price always tries to get back there. Because liquidity is accumulating here, that is, such a tail was left. This means there were big purchases here. If there were large purchases, then there is liquidity here, so the price is trying to return here. It's so okay. That's the situation. Until tomorrow evening, I won't have any time to share new videos. Observe the market closely and do not panic. I think that everyone's portfolios have been in the red for a long time anyway, and now there is no point in just selling them. Therefore, we need to be patient and wait until the month of May.
Там, я думаю, что будет рост.
I will see you all again tomorrow.